Just got home from work. I did kind of figure out how to use this thing. Since I posted my last video, I found some more things that you should know. So we're going to have to call this Instructional Video Part 2 for Instructional Video. So one of the things that I found was, while trying to upload this to the YouTube channel, it took forever. I'm kind of really new to the whole smartphone thing to begin with, but it seemed that once I got it to settle down and try it again, it loaded up pretty quick. So I'm thinking that now I have met all the parameters and have the settings in the proper configuration on my smartphone. So this will be test number 2 for the instructional video on how to make instructional videos. So have you had the videos where the guy wants to show you how to do something specific, but he has to do it 400 times? So he films himself doing it 400 times. Just show us the first time and then edit your film to go to the next step. We don't need to see you remove 27 pop rivets in this aluminum tube that you're converting to something else. Technical points. We don't care. Just show us how to make the damn thing. Camera angles and pictures of the thing. Show me what it looks like. You guys keep flipping your camera around because you're trying to how to make an instructional video on how to do something while I'm trying to hold my cell phone in. Get your buddy to help you. Okay, enough about that. So, you want to hear a joke, or you want me to tell you a story? I guess one of the things would be considered a Daveism, I guess, things that happen all the time. But there's one thing I do know. If you ever find yourself at the back end of a pickup truck and you wonder if you should tie that down, the answer is always yes. If you selected B, you want a joke. This husband and wife go to the doctors for their annual appointment. The doctor tells them that they're both becoming kind of forgetful and that they should write notes to each other to remind them of things that they want to do. Yeah, whatever. So they get back home and the husband gets up to go make himself a sandwich. And the wife says, "What you doing?" He says, "I'm going to make a sandwich." She says, "Well, could I have one too?" And he says, "Sure, what you want?" She says, "I'd like pickles and lettuce and tomato and mayonnaise on mine, please." He says, "Okay, fine." A few minutes later, he comes back into the living room and he's carrying a bowl of soup, and she looks at him kind of puzzled, and he says, "What's the matter?" She says, "You forgot the crackers." Same couple, they're in a restaurant and they've met their son who's been away for a while, and he says to the father, "So what'd the doctor say?" He says, "I can't remember. He said either your mom's got Alzheimer's or AIDS. I can't remember which." He says, "Well, what you gonna do?" He says, "Well, I figured I'd leave her here. If she finds her way home, I'm never gonna have sex with her again." Okay, I don't know about you, but this is kind of funny to me. I like this new toy, though. I want to see how it looks on the other side here when I get done with this. So, people ask me all kinds of stuff. The funniest thing I think that I've ever seen, and I realize because of health regulations and all the other bullshit that goes on, that he had to do this to be in compliance with his workplace regulations. But I think one of the funniest things that I have ever seen is a completely shaved, bald man coming out of the kitchen wearing a hairnet. Well, alrighty then. I guess that's going to conclude tonight's broadcast of Instructional Video Part 2, Instructional Video. We'll see you next time. Okay, one more. This cowboy comes riding into town. He's pulling up to the saloon, gets off, ties his horse up. Just at the same time, these two ladies are coming up the boardwalk. He gets off the horse, dusts himself off, and he walks around to the back of the horse and lifts up the tail and kisses it right on the sphincter. The one lady looks at him and says, "Mister, what the hell are you doing?" He says, well, ma'am, I just come in off a long ride on the trail and my lips are chapped. She says, so what's that? Is that some kind of cowboy remedy for chapped lips? He says, no, but it keeps me from licking them. Alrighty then, that's going to conclude part 2 of instructional videos for instructional videos. I guess subscribe. I don't know what all that crap means, but I guess if it helps me out and you like my videos, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time.